You're awake. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and your mind is suddenly, frustratingly clear. You're staring into the dark, waiting for a sleep that feels like it's moved out of reach. Most of us solve this by flipping a switch. We flood the room with artificial light, check our phones, and try to force the brain back into silence. But look at the scale of human history. For 99.9% of our time on this planet, sunset meant absolute, impenetrable darkness. The era of the electric bulb is a tiny, microscopic sliver at the very end of the bar. By conquering the dark, we inadvertently erased a specific biological phase of the human experience. That 2 a.m. wake-up is a biological phantom limb. It is ancient evolutionary programming trying to execute in a world that deleted the hardware. 1 million years ago, in Wonderwork Cave, our ancestors gained control over fire. It did more than provide heat. It restructured the human day.
A campfire creates a circle of safety roughly 30 feet in diameter. Outside that circle, leopards and hyenas have the advantage. Inside, for the first time in history, humans were safe after dark. That localized safety zone effectively added 2 to 4 usable hours to every single day. Anthropologist Polly Wiessner recorded conversations among the Huansi Bushmen to see how those hours were spent. During the day, 80% of talk was logistical, work, food, and negotiations. But at night, the data flipped. 81% of conversation shifted to myths, jokes, and storytelling. By providing a safe space to imagine things beyond the immediate present, the campfire functioned as humanity's first theater and classroom. It created the environment where human culture was able to scale. Today, we treat an 8-hour sleep block as the biological gold standard, but history suggests this is a modern invention. Historian Roger E. Kirch analyzed centuries of records, finding hundreds of references to first sleep and second sleep. People slept for 4 hours, woke up for a window known as the watch, then returned to bed for a second 4-hour block. In the pitch-black watch, people didn't reach for light. They stayed in bed to think, reflect on dreams, or talk quietly in the dark. In 1992, Thomas Weir tested this ancestral rhythm by removing all artificial light from a group of volunteers for a month. As the subjects settled into a 2-phase sleep cycle, Weir measured a massive spike in prolactin during the wakeful window. This is the same hormone released during deep meditation. This internal chemical state of peace is something most modern humans have never experienced. By lighting up our bedrooms, we inadvertently traded that meditative window for extra hours of work. The shift accelerated in the 17th century, when major cities began installing street lamps to fight crime and make the night navigable. This rollout culminated with Thomas Edison's commercial electric bulb. For the first time in 300,000 years, the dark was no longer a requirement of the night. But there was a biological cost. Blue light from our screens and bulbs hits the retina and signals the brain to suppress melatonin, the hormone that triggers sleep. Your body cannot distinguish the difference between a light bulb and the sun. To your brain, 11 p.m. feels like high noon. By hijacking our circadian rhythm, we traded our deepest state of conscious reflection for the convenience of constant illumination. You are operating on ancient software in a world that no longer matches your code. The next time you wake up at 2 a.m., stop fighting it. Your body isn't broken. It is simply remembering its original rhythm. Lying awake in the dark is an invitation from your own biology to sit in silence and think about the universe. Your brain is running ancient software. To uncover the hidden mechanics of your mind and the universe, subscribe to Ethos Psyche.